Yes! Hello and welcome back to Goth Comes Out of Retirement. You guys have probably noticed that my videos have been pretty spotty as of late. Well, I'm here to rectify that issue by telling you that I'm coming back and I'm going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday going forward, which is my original plan. If you're new here, you're probably like, he posts whenever the hell he wants to. I guess he doesn't really have a schedule. No, I have a schedule and I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I stream on Sunday. But I have been down in the proverbial dumps now for the past couple of months, but I think I'm finally ready to make my full comeback. So expect lots of videos, lots of content. I'll be taking recommendations for content in the comments below, so please leave a comment right now. Leave a comment right now. What would you like to see Daddy post? And until I read your aforementioned comments today, I am going to be delivering a very highly requested video where I react to alt TikTok. And I did have a little bit of trepidation about reacting to this kind of content because some of it could be awful. But because alt TikTok is kind of sacred to you Gen Zs out there, I thought maybe I'll hold back a little bit. Be nice, Jake. Because I actually came to the realization on a stream quite recently, back when we were 14, 15 years old, first getting into alt culture, alt subculture, none of us really knew what the hell we were doing. In fact, we knew less of what to do because we had no internet filled with inspiration and ideas, a veritable directory of all different styles and things you can do to DIY your own outfit. We didn't have any of that. We had to make it up. And what's the most popular common thing right now? What's the most accepted form of being alt these days? And that is right, it's e-culture. It is the most accessible form of alternative subculture that the mainstream is able to digest. But that's not really a bad thing, is it? Kids these days are born into a world where it's a massive popularity contest. It's all about the numbers these days. I should know. I live my life by them. So how are kids these days going to keep up the numbers while also exploring alternative subcultures? That's right. E-goth, e-girls and boys. And it's likely we're going to see a lot of those today. Or maybe not, who knows? I have no idea what alt TikTok actually is. You may have also noticed I have a brand new bottle of wine right here. Si, Grand Reserva. I will be cracking that open for a future video, though not today. So without further ado, let's delve into alternative TikTok and let's see what we will find. By the way, if there's any copyrighted music in this, I will have to cut it out. I'm sorry, but that's just how every other website except for TikTok works. That is classic, man. That is a classic outfit. Black and red, super 2005. Everything goth was black and red back then. The tartan, the safety pins, it's just like punk goth straight up. I can never do winged eyeliner. I can never get away with that. I find people who can do block, like solid block, like liquid eyeliner, huge wings, they are the bravest among us, because if you mess that up, you can't blend it. If you mess it up, you cannot blend it and fix it, right? And I use like a super white foundation, which is really, really thick. So if I mess that up and I try and fix it, it's going to be a mess. Oh man, look at that mall goth. Oh, we got mall goth up in here. I don't really think mall goth was a thing. Like, it was a style, right? Mall goth was a style. We know what it is. It's like goth in a box, you know? Just your entry-level goth kit that you would get from like Blue Banana or Hot Topic back in the day. I mean, we got some fishnet arm warmers here, a black wrist buckle strap thing, and we've got wallet chains on the pocket. We got stripy arm warmers. Oh my god. It's all right. It's alive and well. Early 2000s goth alternative style is alive and well. It's still going. But I think ironically, could you imagine? Isn't that crazy that it's still going, but in like, yeah, we're so like ironic kind of way. That was like the style back then. It was like, it wasn't referencing anything. It was like the new thing. But I feel like kids these days, and these kids look about 15, 16, it's like a throwback, you know, to like what their older brothers used to wear or older sisters used to wear back in the day. Yeah, we got the Vans and everything, and the checkered slip-ons. This is sending me back. This is sending me right back. Oh my god. Oh, they're just posing. Just posing. Just getting the vibe. That's adorable. Oh, I miss hanging out with a bunch of alternative freaks. I'm 29. 30, 30 years old. Everyone who did this has grown up, and they've been beaten to death by the corporate world. It's over for them. They've got babies and responsibilities forced upon them by the capitalist society we live in. If I want to hang out with a group of people like that, number one, I have to wait for the pandemic to be over so I can hang out with people. And secondly, I'm gonna have to hang out with people much younger than me, which I am not willing to do. I already feel old as shit. The last thing I need to do is be the oldest in a bunch of like 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, right? But this is the dilemma that me and Kaya find ourselves in. We are desperate to be able to go out and just hang out on the streets, just kick around the city all day, you know? Going to McDonald's, getting some fries, going out to the fountains and just sitting and loitering, being a public nuisance by simply existing. Can't do that anymore. We did that out of necessity when we were teenagers because we didn't have houses. I have a house. Why wouldn't I just hang out here? We did it back then because our parents were in the houses that we would have been in. So we hung out in the streets. You're not missing anything because she is just not getting the lip sync. Not even close. But I really... All right, okay, I'm gonna say this. I used to do eye makeup like that. It looks like Jeffree Star's old MySpace eye makeup, and and I've said this before, it's really weird how similar me and Jeffree Star were back in the early days in terms of style. And I had no idea who Jeffree Star was until like 2013, and yet I sort of evolved to have a similar style. And I used to do, because that used to be very popular back in the day, I used to do like the blended wing sort of thing around the outside and then leave the inside because it's a very feminine look, and I like to be androgynous back then. And what they don't tell you is that it makes you look cross-eyed. Look at this. See? I want that hat. I want that hat, but not in pink. I have been like desperate for a hat like that. Where did you? It's not gonna say. Shit. I need this hat. The desperation just came out of me. Oh, I want that hat. I had like a bunch of outfits ideas, and I wanted a hat like that, and I couldn't find one. Are they hanging out side of a thing? What is that? It's like a Jamba Juice? What is this store? I don't know. It's probably an American store. I can't see what that is. This captures it completely, perfectly, you know, just like hanging outside of some sort of like fast food outlet. I don't know if that's what that is, but that's what it like, even the colors, like the black frames and the gray walls, it looks like a McDonald's, which is what we all used to hang outside of when we were alternative teens, just kicking around. You know, you go in for like, can I have one small fries, please? And you have one small fries, and then you go outside and you share it with your friends because all you had per day was maybe a quid. We have Lolita. We have like e-girl Lolita, kind of. I wish I had the neck. I wish I had the neck for chokers and spiky. That's why I never wear chokers. I would love to wear chokers on this channel, but I can't because my neck is too thick. Fitting that they're wearing a Slipknot t-shirt. Because Corey Taylor also has a thick-ass neck. Corey Taylor, I think, has like an 18-inch neck. I don't think I'm that big. I think I'm like 15 and a half, 16. But I have a big-ass neck. I think it's genetics. Also a mixture of deadlifting and doing all back exercises and shrugging and stuff like that. Not like indifferent shrugging. Like, I don't know. I just mean like, you know, weighted shrugs. You know? I'm looking at 2007. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at 2007. That's what I was just looking at. The whole mustache thing, which was like emo's icebreaker. They wanted to meet someone new. They gotta buy their own mustache. And they'd be like, cheese. Because that was like the random word to say. People weren't as self-aware back then. Maybe they're still not. Maybe that's, you know, self-awareness is just something that you gain. But people were just not self-aware. They didn't realize that they were being stupid. But in an attempt to appear like a random free spirit, you would just say words like, cheese. Cheese. Ooh, woo! Kudos to this person for completely nailing it. I swear I had that hoodie. Who would have made that? Who would have made a hoodie like that back in the... Like Hell Bunny, I think, maybe would have made a hoodie like that. And we've got those shoes. We got their boots. Oh my god, those boots. It's like the Diet Coke of the alternative shoes and boots world. Everyone has it. Everyone has a pair. Jesus, it's like what, 20 years later and they're still being worn by people. That is such a testament to like how accessible they are. How respected. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still fantastic boots. It's just whenever people see them, like old types, whenever we see them, we can't help but like just laugh a little bit because just everyone had them back in the... Just everyone had them. If you wanted to get like an alternative pair of Demonia boots or like a big knee-high pair of boots, those are the ones that people got. They didn't get any other. They didn't get any other types. They got those ones, and it's such a like an immediate blast of nostalgia. It's just like those boots. I remember. And we got MCR. Trust me, it's MCR. It's just vibing. Just vibing in the bathroom, in a public bathroom, with their little shake that they got. Just vibing. They set up a little MCR party in the public bathroom and just lip syncing into the phone camera. Who does this? When did people start doing this? This isn't the first time I've seen this. Would we have done this if we had this kind of shit back in the day? Would we have? Did we? I don't think we did.
The best.
It is amazing that mid-2000s alt culture is alive and well. I thought I was gonna say, I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been a few e-girls, just straight up copy-paste e-girls in this compilation, which is fine. Like I said, you know, when people are getting into alternative subculture, the most people can do is just mimic what they've seen. And they will develop as they get older, they will. It is incredible to see that people still dress like that. I mean, it definitely changed, you know, it did definitely change. And then it seems to have completely done a 180, and now people are ironically dressing the way we did in 2006. There's no way it's an accident. It's no way, because it is uncanny. It is almost exactly the same. No, it's exactly the same. It's incredible how it hasn't changed a bit. And I love that. I'm so happy about that. Oh my god, they all look so little. They all look so small. That was cute. Oh, they all look so little, and they were having fun, and they were outside together. They have friends. A luxury I will not ever know again. Or care to know, to be perfectly honest with you. I've come to realize this. Friends are a lot of work. I've discovered that to have long-term friends, it takes a little bit back and forth, right? Giving and receiving. And by receiving, I mean you have to put up with other people's shit. You have to put up with their lies, their immature behavior, their slights, their betrayals. You have to forgive them and move on. That's how you maintain a relationship. That's how you maintain a friendship. But I'm not willing to do that, and I've lost patience. I'm like, oh, I wish I had friends. And then you really think about what that means. And it's like, no, you don't. You don't want friends. They are so taxing on your mental health. Casual friends, acquaintances, fine. People that know all of your secrets, stressful. In fact, there are some relationships that I have right now that I really wish were a little more casual than they are. Jealous of the hair! Oh. We were running through the woods, tripped and fell right into vanity TikTok. Jealous AF of the hair. Jealous AF of the fact that you can wear chokers because, as previously stated, I have a massive ass neck and no choker could possibly hope to tame the mighty trunk that holds up my head. And I know what you're thinking, like, hey Jay, you can get like collars that are meant for larger necks. I'm like, no, it won't look cute. It doesn't look cute. If you've got a dainty little neck, it's nice. You know, it looks cute. If you put it on a muscly ass neck like mine, it tends to look a little bit fetishy.
My heart bleeds black blood for you, and it's like a lock that will never be unchained.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that a bunch of teenagers cosplaying the early 2000s, I guess with that second classification, it would make sense. But it's amazing. I did not expect to have like massive, massive blasts of nostalgia. Profound waves of it lapping upon the shores of my mind. Just dragging me out to sea. Adrift in an ocean of forgotten memories. Hey Jake, how pretentious can you get in one video? I don't know, let's find out! Good lord, I did not expect to have like this massive nostalgia trip. Sometimes you think of things and you think, man, did that really happen? Is that a thing that existed back in the day, or am I just creating this in my mind? Is this just an exaggeration? Is this some kind of game of telephone of a memory? Has it become twisted and embellished over the years and has changed into something that it wasn't truly in its original state? And then you see stuff like this and you realize, no, that's exactly how you remember it. It was just like unapologetically emo and cringy. We did not care. Still don't care. I act like this on camera. Do people know that, by the way, that I know I'm cringy as hell? I don't want people thinking like, oh, he reacts to cringe, but doesn't he know that he's the cringy one? I mean, I know. Like, to acknowledge cringe from others, first one must acknowledge their own. But it's entertaining, isn't it? Like, this is why we watch this stuff. It's why we watch me. It's why we watch these people. It's why we enjoy this type of content. It's because it's fun. Like, if people are aware of it, if they're making fun of themselves, if they are of themselves a parody, then suddenly that cringe factor breaks down a little, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I will see all of you in the next video. All right? Goodbye, everyone.